Hello again, everyone. This is my latest vintage chic scents haul. This was the February 2018 order. There was a lot of good stuff. This was the Beatlemania. I wanted, of course, the Beatlemania sampler, but there was already a bunch that I had, or ones that, while they sounded good, didn't sound like something that I needed to buy the entire sampler for, because I had some of the other ones, like Day Tripper. I think I had that in a loaf, and not that I wouldn't want more of it because it's a really good scent, but I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious with my spending, especially because VCS is both expensive and the way it's set up, you have to buy a lot of something that you might only want a small amount of. So this is what I got. They also had, of course, a cereal sampler, but I had literally almost everything in that one. Was there a Cookie Monster sampler? There's probably one, because there always is at this point. And I had just gotten one the previous restock, and it had almost all the exact same scents. I think there's only one or two. So I was like, no. I think they might have even had Marshmallow Man mini scent, you know, like the quartet. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. I wanted a lot of stuff, and I whittled it down to a very small amount of stuff. I didn't get any samplers. I got a quartet and a shatter, and that's it. That's the biggest amount of stuff I got. So let's start off with sample. Luckily, I got Yellow Submarine, because that was in the Beatlemania, and I actually only have I think a jumbo rose of it, which is ridiculous, because it's pineapple birthday cake, so, like, yes, all the yeses that ever yesed. And it just smells so good. It smells like a rich, almost buttercream frosting. No, not a buttercream. It's definitely just a fresh cake with vanilla cream frosting, and then like a pineapple soda, but without the fizziness. It's so good. And I wanted so much more of this one, but I was, like I said, trying to be an adult or something. I don't know what that's about. Then I got a shatter. This is of a new scent, Sweet Child of Mine, which is strawberry, raspberry, guava, waffle cone, and wild berry mousse. And I'm like on a really thick wild berry mousse kick right now, and putting waffle cone and strawberry, raspberry, guava in it just sounded like perfection, so I had to get it. And oh, it smells so good. I actually think I get more of the strawberry, raspberry, guava than the wild berry mousse. But look at that. That is like my favorite color, like a purpley pink. It's just so good. I feel like I'm getting more of the strawberry, raspberry, guava at the moment. Maybe some wild berry mousse and waffle cone, because it's not just straight like strawberry fruitiness. There's definitely a thickness to it. That's going to be perfection when it's cured completely. But right now, it's making my mouth water, so it's not doing too bad right now. Then I got, this is the first time it's been offered. This is a Rosy bar, and Juliet is the Sun. And Juliet is the Sun is orange sherbet, satsuma, tangerine, whipped cream. I think they also had a loaf or something bigger for Jackie O with orange sherbet. But I went with this one because this one has a lot more orange and tangerine, and it's so good, people. It smells like if you had orange sherbet and then you poured like fresh squeezed oranges over it, fresh squeezed tangerines, you threw some fizz in there but not too much, and then you just covered that entire thing with like all the whipped cream that existed. It's just so good. And this is how big it is. It's like a bar of soap, basically. Just the cutest bar of soap you've ever seen. It was even wrapped in bubble wrap. So good. Alright, Then I got a bunch of 4-packs. Of course, there were more that I wanted, but this is what I got. I got Laurie Jo Forever. I already have I think it was a Jumbo Heart and then a Cookie Monster mix of this from last one, but I get more. And this one is just warm popovers and blueberry jam. That is a kind of a tan and blue. Oh, it's so good. It's really yeasty, so it's almost like fresh baked bread. It kind of smells like that, but then that blueberry jam is just so strong and sweet and perfect. It's just so good. It's so good. So I knew I needed more of that one. Then I got Strawberry Fields Forever. If I could have, I would have gotten more of this one because I've actually melted this. I know, shocking, I actually melted something. And it smells so good. I'm not a huge fan of her strawberry. Like, everyone's like super excited about it, and I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite kind of strawberry. But this one is Strawberries and Cream Zucchini Bread. And it's kind of a bright pink and more of a dusty pink. But because it's strawberries and cream, it tones down that strawberry that I'm not a huge fan of. But I love her zucchini. So it literally just smells like zucchini bread covered in cream with some slices of strawberries on it. And now I just want to eat something, so thanks for that, Kirby. Wasn't big enough already. Making smells I want to eat. Then we have Harry Houdini. This is something that I've been wanting to try since I started VCS. Actually, even before, when I just found out VCS existed. And this one is Blueberry Mojito. And of course, you know I love blueberry. This is blue on one side, green on the other. But I wasn't sure about the Mojito, but I don't think she had ever offered it, like not even in a sampler in the entire time I've been buying. And this smells really good. Because, I mean, it's blueberry, so it's already going to be great. Although I think the blueberry is less sweet in this one than like in the Laurie Jo. And the Mojito, I'm trying to figure out... I mean, I'm sure it's lime and mint, maybe. It smells a little... It smells like what I expected it to, but I'm not sure it's what I wanted. Like, maybe if it was just blueberry and lime, that could be awesome. But the mint in there... It's a fine mint. I can barely smell it if it's even in there. I'm just not sure. Like, I like it, but I'm glad I only have this amount of it until I've melted it and find out. Because it almost smells fizzy. Because of the lime. Then I got another new one, which is new to this one because this is the for the Beatlemania. It's I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is one of me and my mom's favorite songs from them. I think I even have the record of it. And this one is Clementine Fruity Pebbles Whipped Cream. That is a more of a pink and more of a purpley. And this smells really good. Like, I'm definitely getting... I don't actually know what a clementine smells like. Like, I know what it's supposed to smell like, but I've never actually smelt it. So, I can't say if it smells like a clementine. But it's kind of like a watered down orange. I'm trying to figure out, like, an orange and I don't know. Orange and a lemon. Orange and something. So it's not completely orange. It doesn't smell like orange sherbet, but then it has the fruity pebbles, which does smell like lemon lime kind of smell to me. It smells really good though, so I'm glad I got that one. And then the final 4-pack is Before Midnight. And I already have this, of course, but I needed more of it because it's blackberry jam marshmallow zucchini bread. So y'all. That is purple and tan. Oh, and it smells so good. This is another one. It's so simple. It's just blackberry jam, marshmallows, and zucchini bread, but it's something that a loaf would not be enough of. So I knew I needed more, even though I'm not sure if I've actually melted any of it. So that's probably why I wouldn't have gotten a bigger amount, but I kind of wanted a bigger amount because that's who I am. And then I got the Fashion Week Quartet, because I've been wanting to try Fashion Week and one of the other scents in here, or maybe two of the other. I basically wanted to smell all these scents, so when I saw that one, I knew that Quartet was going in my basket, so I got it. So this was first. Got bold eyes and red lips. This is one I've been wanting to try. I think it's been offered before in like either a quartet or a sampler, but it was in one that I didn't really like the other scents for or enough. I'm not sure. And this one is Melon Aid Sex on the Beach. This is kind of a purpley pink dahlia quartet. And this is definitely summery. Definitely getting pineapple. I feel like I'm getting coconut. And then I can't figure out if it's cantaloupe or honeydew melon. Could be both. It's definitely something that I'm glad I got a dahlia of, but it's not something that at the moment I feel like I would need any more of, because it's the melons. I'm not really a fan of melons, but I do like the rest of the stuff in there, so definitely glad I got to try that. Then we got Fashion Week, which is Strawberry Crunch Sugar Cookie, and that's a pink. See, I actually like this one. Like, I know there's a strawberry in there, but the sugar cookie, the vanilla crunch kind of smell has definitely like a rich and thick kind of thing. Something definitely doesn't overpower the strawberry, but it almost kind of, it's close to being like a strawberry cornbread, but not quite, because it doesn't have like that yeastiness that a cornbread might have. So I really like that one. I mean, it'd be great for mixing, but it'd be fantastic on its own. So I'm glad I got that one. Lived up to my expectations. Then we got Front Row Seating, and that's yellow. Front Row Seating is Starfruit Mango Cotton Candy Frosting. Wasn't sure because, you know, Starfruit, I don't know what that's all about. I know what it looks like. But I really like this actually. Like that mango is on point. Because it's probably the Starfruit too that's just giving it that extra oomph. But that mango, and you can smell the cotton candy frosting. Like there's a sweet richness behind all the fruitiness. Oh my goodness. That one smells really good. So glad I got that one. And then my very final thing is Tea Time Couture Event. It's another one I've been wanting to try because it is Blueberry Crumpets Earl Grey Tea. And of course Blueberry Crumpets, blue. But I wasn't sure about the Earl Grey tea because I know some teas are more floral. And I would say this one is definitely got the blueberry. There's definitely the bakery. I'm loving that part. Earl Grey tea, I think it's in between like the black tea and the white tea. Obviously, that's how you make gray. But because the white tea to me is very floral and black tea to me is usually not, although I usually get it with lemons, so I'm not completely sure about that one, but there's a hint of possible floral. But I think if I put like maybe even the Eau Submarine or something with some lemon in it just to tone it down, but it smells really good. It's definitely glad I got that one. So I'm very happy with my purchases. I don't think there's anyone that I hate. No, there's definitely, I only love or like. It's like an A or B rating at the most. Like maybe an A and A+. Those are good. It's a really good order. I'm very glad I got what I got. Only sad that I didn't get more of what I got. So thank you so much for hearing me ramble and making it this far if you did. And of course I'll be back with another one because I got issues apparently. Bye.